What's up, everybody? All right. I don't even know if I can hear myself, so this is the first time I'm doing a live stream, and I want to kind of be here to kind of answer some questions if anybody has some questions about my video, me at the zoo. But what's cool about today is today's the anniversary of me at the zoo, the first video on YouTube. So that's pretty cool in my mind, is that, it's the first video ever on YouTube, and today's April 23rd. So today's the 16th anniversary of me at the zoo. And I just think it's awesome that I get to play a part of that because, because I made a video that I reenacted the first video on YouTube. So before we get started, I'm going to look to see if you guys have any questions. I'm going to try to answer any questions that, you guys might have, but let's go ahead and play the first video on YouTube. Alright, so here we are in front of the elephants. And the cool thing about these guys is that they got really long trunks. That's cool. And that's cool. And that's pretty much all there is to say. Alright, so here we are in front of the elephants. And the cool thing about these guys is that they got really long trunks. That's cool. And that's cool. And that's pretty much all there is to say. Let's see. Alright, so here we are. What's up, Pratham Kara?
The cool thing about these guys
that's
is
just
that they got really long trunks. That's cool. And that's cool.
Alright, I am gonna try to answer some questions right now. Alright, let's keep that there. So a couple people want some shout outs. So I got Pratham Kara. I'm probably not saying it right. Let's see, longest name, you have a question. I don't see your question, but I'm surprised nobody has any questions. So one of the things people always ask me is, what zoo did I film my video at? And that was at Zoo Miami. And the original video, me at the zoo, was filmed in San Diego. And I just think that that's something that's pretty cool. Here, how did I get the idea to recreate the video? As you try to learn to be a filmmaker, I think you always want to try to recreate what you know, what you see. So I just thought it would be easy to kind of go and recreate it, but I was headed to the zoo with my family anyways, and I thought, why not try to recreate the first video on YouTube? But the main thing is that I try to really get the mannerisms down. I think the mannerisms is what really makes my video a little bit different. Is I really try to get the mannerisms of Jawed in the video, and I think that's what meant a lot to me, was just to see if I can really get his mannerisms down. So that's what was important. But what made my video different is I thought that more people would want to recreate the first video on YouTube. I didn't think I was going to be the only person. I never really thought I wasn't the first person to recreate the video either. So I was, kind of just one of many. But I felt like what I really wanted to do is get people to visit the zoos. And if I can get people to visit the zoo, I thought I was doing something good for the conservation of zoos and the work that all these zoos put together. So that's really what my goal and my motivation was, just to see if I can get people to go visit the zoos. Longest name, thanks. It's always nice to see nice comments. You said very nice. I'm thinking about questions. Hit me. Yes, it's in Miami. You got somebody laughing out loud. He got old. Well, who cares? Jawed did comment on my video, but there's a little controversy with it. did Jawed actually comment on my video, or did he get hacked? And I think that's been the biggest thing that I've noticed, is some people want to know, was it really Jawed or was it a hacker? I've seen some videos that somebody tried to claim that they were hacking his account, but my belief was always, why would Google allow somebody to hack his comment and leave it there for years? So recently, I think the video or the comment might have came down, so I don't know if it was something about Google noticed it and they finally removed it because there was a lot of attention. But you know, the main thing is the comment was there. I'm just not really 100% sure it was actually him. I mean, you don't really see Jawed comment on, you don't really see Jawed at all. So to kind of sit there and say, you know, he commented, his account commented, and it was a verified account, and that meant a lot to me, you know. So, you know, in my mind, his account did it. So everybody can speculate if it was really him, if it was his account. You know, at the end of the day, it was his verified account, and the comment was there for a while. But let's go and watch. Let's play the video again.
In front of the elephants. And the cool thing about these guys is that they got really long trunks. That's cool. And that's cool. And that's pretty much all there is to say. Alright, so here we are in front of the elephants. And the cool thing about these guys is that they got really long trunks. That's cool. And that's cool. And that's pretty much all there is to say. Alright, so here we are in front of the elephants. And the cool thing about these guys is that they got really long trunks. That's cool. And that's cool.
You know, one of the things I want to kind of shout out to you guys. First, I want to say thanks for some of these, you know, some of the people on this comment section. Andreas, you know, you've been awesome. You've been kind of commenting and liking my content. You know, I appreciate it. You've been very supportive of this channel, so that's been awesome. Yeah, I couldn't be, you know, I couldn't say thanks enough. And you know, if you guys have any questions when it relates to, you know, recreating videos, if you know, I'd like to, you know, do you guys plan to put your own video out there? Are you going to go make your own me at the zoo video? I think that'd be pretty cool. You know, the one thing I want to point out is the video got 1.3 million views. And I'd have to say that that was far beat my expectations of the video. I never thought that that video, especially the split screen video, would get 1.3 million views. And that's always been, you know, wild in my mind. Like, wow, a video that I made 1.3 million views, and it was a split screen. So it wasn't really, you know, something that was 100% created by, you know, just a new content piece. But that's been interesting. Let's see. 1.3 million views. You know, I do want to point out that a lot of people do mention, actually, let me back up. There's been interesting things that I've read over the comments over the years. I'm going to see if I can remember a bunch of them, but some of the things that stood out to me was, one, they pointed out that the video, the elephants are facing the same way. And I always thought, like, I've seen this video 100 times and I've never have kind of pointed that out. I've never really witnessed or noticed that the elephants are pointing out or facing the same way. That has something that I thought was, you know, very interesting, that, you know, the elephants are pointing out or facing the same way. Let's see, that's always been pretty good. Longest name, I have made another video. It's called, I don't know if you know, Pete Davidson, Stuck in the House. We made a recreation. That video was dropped by Pete Davidson in April 25th. I'm going to do a I'm going to do a live stream on the anniversary of that video because I reenacted that video probably 98%. Let's see, back to me at the zoo. You know, there's been some cool videos I've seen of people reenacting their own Me at the Zoo. Some of the ones that come to mind are if Me at the Zoo was made through Snapchat and they added a lot of, you know, Snapchat filters. I've seen some people make a high resolution of that video, and so people have some awesome talent. They made some awesome high resolution things. And let's see, another thing that pointed out is people pointed out that there's no people screaming in the background. Thank goodness there's no people screaming in the background. I couldn't take, oh, wee. So that was kind of funny. Let's see, congratulations, thanks on the 1.3. Everybody kept asking if you were Jawed. Well, I'm going to answer that question here. When people ask me if I'm Jawed, what can I say? I mean, my channel is Ryan Guerra, and the guy's name is Jawed Karim. So I'm not the first. I'm not Jawed. So and sometimes I play off of it. You know, sometimes I kind of want to play off that I might look similar to him, and I think that helps me because my video went to 1.3 million views. Maybe because I looked a little similar to Jawed. So I'm going to play off of that a little bit. Why should I always have to tell people like, hey, that's not me? I mean, pretty much. I mean, you see a split screen there. My name is Ryan. His name is Jawed. If people didn't understand that there's a difference between us, I'm going to play to that fact. Why not, right? I think that kind of, you know, helps me and helps my video kind of blow up. But let's see. Let me see what else I can think. How about, does anyone want to know how much money I made off of that video that had 1.3 million views? The first person that gets there, I'll give you a shout out. So, no, and I guess Jawed is Bangladesh. And shout out to all the people that are Bangladeshi. I don't know if that's right. Bangladesh, from Bangladesh. I'm American, U.S., so no, I'm not Bangladesh. Shout out to everybody out there. Let's see, how many what? And again, thanks everybody who are commenting. You're making this fun. This is the first video live stream I got. Before I answer any questions, let's watch that video again, okay? All right, so here we are in front of the elephants. And the cool thing about these guys is that they got really long trunks. That's cool. And that's cool. And that's pretty much all there is to say. All right, so here we are in front of the elephants. And the cool thing about these guys is that they got really long trunks. That's cool. And that's cool. And that's pretty much all there is to say. All right, so here we are in front of the elephants. And the cool thing about these guys is that they got really long trunks. That's cool. And that's cool. And that's pretty much all there is to say. All right, well, so how much money did I make? Well, I actually monetized that video for like a few days. So I made 75 cents. One of the things I wanted to do is I didn't want this video to be monetized. I didn't want somebody to have to see an ad to watch the video. So I quickly removed any monetization when it came to my reenactment of the first video on YouTube. So I made 75 cents for that short period that I had it monetized for. To me, it was important to not monetize this video. I didn't feel like it was, I wanted this to be kind of free and given out to people. I didn't want any hesitations, any blocks, any ads to pop up that would make people not want to watch the video. So I figured, let me just give it to everybody. or give it out there, not let it be monetized. So I made 75 cents. But the video also has helped gain an audience. It's also helped increase my subscriber count. And oh, by the way, if you're not subscribed, tell your friends, please subscribe to my channel. But I didn't want, I didn't want this video to be monetized. I just felt like, it was free content. I was reenacting somebody else's video, so why monetize it? Let's see. Let me think about what else I can kind of talk about this video. By the way, this is the first time I've went live, YouTube live. I'm using OBS, so I'm going to try to do that. Let's see, what else? Oh, by the way, the camera person, my daughter, she did a Me at the Zoo video. I should release that soon. And my wife was holding the camera when we did that. Let's see. But one of the things I always wished would happen was, I believe, and you guys can tell me in the comment section, I believe there is a plaque in the San Diego Zoo where Jawed, I guess the San Diego Zoo did a memorial or did a plaque of Jawed doing the first video on YouTube. I always wanted Zoo Miami to participate with me, and maybe we could have done this live stream at Zoo Miami, but unfortunately that isn't what I was able to kind of get accomplished. That idea is still out there. I hope Zoo Miami kind of, wants to work with me in the future. I would love every year to kind of, do something live from there, and have other people come to the zoo and do their own Me at the Zoo reenactment. Let's see. I'm a legend, William. Thanks. I don't feel like a legend, but I'm just somebody that's trying to make videos and try to be cool. Let's see. Ryan, that's me. If it's more than 10 million, you get 7,000. Dexter, hey, I wish I could make $7,000 off of that. I will support you, bro, to gain subs and viewers. I appreciate that. That's awesome. Alec Fort, that's awesome. Any other questions I got? I can't do this live stream forever, but today is the 16th anniversary of the Me at the Zoo. What I find is there's a lot of people that this video is older than. There's a ton of people that watch this, and this video is actually older than the viewers that are watching it. So I think that's always pretty cool. Some people have their birthday on April 23rd. So if it's your birthday today, happy birthday. And aren't you lucky to kind of have your birthday coincide? I think that's always pretty cool. Let's see. I sub. Thanks, Jacob. That's awesome. Anybody else have any questions about the Me at the Zoo, the reenactment? I think it's amazing. One of the things that I want to share that I learned about recreating this video is as everybody tries to get new viewers to their channel, the one thing I noticed that's really helpful for a video like this, it gets added to many playlists. And getting your video added to a playlist is what helps people come across your content. Like, I think one video that my video was added was Jawed commented here. I think there's a playlist that says Jawed commented here. And I thought, many people watch that playlist. And I think I did a question on the community section on my channel that says, do you think getting your video added to playlists is important? And, not too many people thought of that as being something that you can kind of help, grow your channel and get more views. But I can guarantee you, for me, my experience is that I got this video added to multiple playlists, and that's kind of helped get that video to 1.3 million views, which is still unbelievable. And let me do, let's see, I'm going to read some comments. So let's watch the video again and see what we can answer some questions.
So here we are in front of the elephants. And the cool thing about these guys is that they got really long trunks. And that's cool. And that's pretty much all there is to say. Alright, so here we are in front of the elephants. And the cool thing about these guys is that they got really long trunks. And that's cool. And that's pretty much all there is to say. Alright, so here we are in front of the elephants. And the cool thing about these guys is that they got really long trunks. And that's cool. And that's pretty much all there is to say. Alright, so here we are in front of the elephants. And the cool thing about these guys is that they got really long trunks. And that's cool. And that's pretty much all there is to say. Alright, so here we are in front of the elephants. And the cool thing about these guys is that they got really
Well, let's see. I'm running out of things to kind of share about that first video on YouTube. Still can't believe it's 1.3 million views. I still appreciate everybody that's watched it. You know, oh, here's something I want to point out. You know, somebody always comments that they're like, when I post on my community section, they're like, I don't even sub you. How is it that, you know, I see your question or your poll come up? I believe, and I might be mistaken, that if you like a video, that you'll get updates of that person. So a lot of times people watch my video and they like it, they don't subscribe to you, and then they come across your community poll or they see some content that you put out there. So that's something that can work to your advantage too. So if you're making videos and you run some polls or people come across your video, just remember that you're able to still communicate to some people that might have seen one of your videos, not subscribe to you, but you're able to, you know, kind of reach back out to them. I guess one of the things I want to kind of share is everybody's asking, like, are you ever going to make another Me at the Zoo reenactment? And yeah, I think I should have done it today, right? April 23rd. I definitely want to make another Me at the Zoo reenactment, but maybe at a different zoo, or maybe, you know, somewhere else. So that's about it. I'm running out of ideas. Do I have cousins? Yeah, we all have cousins. Let's see. That's about it. So I definitely appreciate you guys coming on here. In 2 days, I'm going to do another live stream about Stuck in the House, a video that I reenacted of Pete Davidson and Adam Sandler from Saturday Night Live. That's going to be in 2 days. So that's going to be pretty cool. Where are you living now? I'm living in my home. Some people always ask, how old are you? And one of the things I don't think is appropriate is I don't try to ask anybody how old they are, and I don't also answer how old I am. The reason why, I just think for security purposes or for people to kind of connect, I don't think that age should really be something that you kind of ask people. Like if I ask people, everybody who's watched my video, I don't think age is an appropriate thing to ask, especially on a platform that you're just kind of putting yourself out there. That's just my opinion about it. Everybody could have their own opinion. That's cool. One of the things that I definitely want to kind of share, and this goes to everybody that's listening who makes videos. One of the things I'm a big believer on is that you need to manage your comment section. One thing that I don't like is a lot of hate. I don't like negative things on my comment section. So people are always like, man, how do you sit there and reply to people's comments like a minute later or 2 minutes later? I just want to manage that comment section. I don't want this to be a place that, you know, people are talking, you know, ill or talking bad. So I always try to make sure it's something that is positive and that you would make sure that that happened in an open environment. I definitely wouldn't want to see I definitely wouldn't want to see people, you know, talking negative stuff. Yeah, I do have Instagram. So that's something that I don't want any hate or anything to be on that. And I definitely think that other people should manage their comment sections. I'm a big believer that you manage your comment section like you would like somebody to be in your store or say things. So that's something that I think anybody that has a YouTube channel, don't let your comment section be a place of hate. The other thing is people give me one thing I definitely want to say is I reply to everybody's comments, and people call me a legend, or they say that, you know, that's awesome, or they subscribe to me because I reply to people's comments. And so far I'm lucky enough to be able to reply to people's comments because, you know, my video, I'm able to manage it on a daily basis. And I just think it's something that I appreciate everybody that who leaves a comment. Like if somebody came by my house or came by my store or came by or just said hi, I think it's the nicest thing to do is just reply and say thanks. So I always try to kind of just say thanks. It's not a big deal. Other people do it. I definitely ask people if they reply to their comments, and I think it's just a nice thing to do. You know, somebody leaves a comment, you try to build a rapport, and you try to say something positive to them. So I always appreciate people, you know, leaving comments. I'll reply. I try to be funny. I try to be, you know, I try to confuse people when they think I'm Jawed. I'm always going to say that, right? Am I Jawed? Yeah, maybe. And let's see. I'm going to read a little bit more comments. So I'm going to put. We're gonna end this here at 30 minutes. We got 3 minutes to go. So I'm going to play again Me at the Zoo on the 16th anniversary of Me at the Zoo.
All right. So here we are in front of the elephants. And the cool thing about these guys is that they got really long trunks. That's cool. And that's cool. And that's pretty much all there is to say. All right, so here we are in front of the elephants. And the cool thing about these guys is that they got really long trunks. That's cool. And that's cool. And that's pretty much all there is to say. All right, so here we are in front of the elephants. And the cool thing about these guys is that they got really long trunks. That's cool. And that's cool. And that's pretty much all there is to say. All right, so here we are in front of the elephants. And the cool thing about these guys is that they got really long trunks. That's cool. And that's cool. And that's pretty much all there is to say. All right, so here we are in front of the elephants.
All right, we're getting ready to wind this video down. I'll try to answer some questions that pop up. Are you the original person who made the I am at zoo video? No, I'm not. That's Jawed. I'm Ryan. But in the comments section, I'm Jawed, right? Was that your channel or is that your friend channel? That was Jawed's channel. I made my video on my channel. Bro, where is Jawed now? Probably spending his millions he made off of selling YouTube. I believe that you should upgrade your content with something you love. For example, animals. Animals are cool. Can you make your cousins do a Me in the Zoo video? Jacob, you're all about the cousins, huh? Yeah, I got some cousins. All right. Let's see. Anybody got any last questions before I end the first live stream here on the 16th anniversary of the Me at the Zoo? I definitely think it's been fun. I got 30 seconds left. That's about it. The elephants took him. Well, has anybody seen... That's it. I got nothing. I'm all tapped out on ideas. Well, I appreciate to everybody who stopped by and commented here on this this live stream video. Just want to give a shout out to Andreas. Hey, you've been awesome. I definitely appreciate you always commenting and saying nice things. No, I don't have any questions. Yep, but I gotta make that video. Jacob, I gotta make that video with my cousins, right? See you in 2 days. That's right. All right. Well, I'll end it. In 2 days, we're gonna do Stuck at the House, the 1-year anniversary of my reenactment of Pete Davidson and Adam Sandler's song. And then in a few more, in like another month, I'm gonna do a DMX Rough Riders anthem video, and maybe I'll come on here and share that. Bilal 29, what up? And I'm out. Thanks for watching.